What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Corvallis, Research Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Trojans will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Wells. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Beavers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So USC's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be...
Breaks free in the middle. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. That can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durant. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, you saw this guy in all the highlights after that 4-sack performance his last time out, and he's not resting on his laurels. He's hungry for more. Registers his first sack of the game.
Back to throw, it's Overton. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snags it over the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon State.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Makes the catch. It's Lane. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field around midfield, going for it the wise move. Quick completion on the out. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Here we go. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Carter. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Oh, he's got some space. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
This is an offense that can find multiple ways to get explosive plays, especially when they hand it off to this guy, David.
And it's so nice to have a running game you can depend on, especially when you get the other side of the field now set up on the 2-yard line.
And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Mayava. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Quick strike through the air for the score.
USC, number
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Fights off the defender. Let's take just a second here and look big picture for Oregon State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds a tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Fowler. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Makes the grab on the left. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Fowler. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. On the run, it's Jordan. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Lets it fly. Touchdown, USC. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bauer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield very late in the half. He lets one fly deep. Makes a grab for a big play. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wells. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line. It's Carter. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The give headed toward right tackle. Plows through the defense. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Beavers racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Overton. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on third down. Like, everything going the other direction.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Off play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he is brought down, but what a way to finish this quarter with the pick. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Overton. Pressure coming. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
And the Beavers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be dragged down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Got it looking for a first. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hunt.
Well, this defense knows they're going to have to go sideline to sideline to stop this offense. Nice job there rallying to the back. Who caught the swing pass there on the right perimeter.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard, and that's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Nice move to keep running. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Overton. Grab near the marker, it's Carr. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope. Great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Beavers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Pulls it in, it's Carr. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. And the Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10. Let's go.
They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football.